Hello, so in this video I'm gonna show you how to turn this bracket into this optimized one with the topology optimization. I got this challenge from GrabCAD. It was an airplane bearing bracket challenge, and if you go down you can download specification, and after that you get this file, and here you get the step file and the specification PDF. Here's the specification, the step file, how is it locked in place, and the direction of the load that works on it. It has 3, and after I got the step file, I removed the bearing bracket ball, and then I got this. I also put 2 circles, one here and one here, and then extruded this to the other side, because this side it wasn't cylindrical, it was like a sphere, like this ball, bearing bracket ball. So I changed that also, and then I just exported this as CAD format, and then as a IGS file, and saved it. And after that we open Abaqus, we go and import as a part, then we find the direction, we select file filter as for IGS, select this, okay again, and it's gonna show this error, but it doesn't really matter. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna create partitions. So partitions, they separate a part from the whole thing. Like for example, we're gonna separate this and the 2 holes below, these 4 below. So we go to Tools, Partition, and Face, and then we sketch, and we select in which face we want to sketch. I'm gonna select this because that I'm gonna work. We double click, and then we create a circle like this because we want to separate this, and we make done, and here it is created. So now we're gonna go to Style, Extrude Swipe Edges, and we select the line that we just created, extrude along directions, and I'm gonna select this because I want in this direction. The arrow is pointing that way in the right, so I'm gonna click OK and create partitions. So if we see, it has created, you can see it's the line there now. Now we're gonna create 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back to Face, Sketch, and we shift and hold shift and select all the faces. And then done. And then we double click on the face to create this circles. And done. Now we have created the circles. And now we go to Style again, extrude swipe edges. We select the part, done. Then we select the line, and we select both lines that we can see it from this angle. like this. Need to go one by one, like this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. We cannot go all at once, so we're gonna do one by one. Two along direction, and we're gonna select this side like this, and okay, and create partition. So now you see below, we can see that it's got created the partition. We do the same for the other three. So now we've done four of them, and we can see that we have created the partition. So now what we have to do is we're gonna need to go to property, and we're gonna have to create the property of this bracket. I'm just gonna write here still. It doesn't really matter. It's just gonna need to have this after the name underscore free mechanical elasticity elastic, and here we're gonna put the number that is on the specification. As we go down, we can see the specification. Here we can see that it's elastic as we selected, and the elastic model is this. We're gonna go with megapascal, this one, 2 1 2 4 5, and we can also see the Poisson ratio 0.27. We're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna go OK, and we are gonna copy this, and we're gonna call this the fixed part, and I'm gonna show you later why. We're gonna choose this, we're gonna give it the same name so it doesn't mix up. Continue. We go this was created with free, and we select the free one. Okay, now we create the fixed one. Continue, and the fixed one. Okay, now we go to this, and we select, we're gonna select the fixed one, the free one I mean. This is gonna be the free one, and I'm gonna show you later why. And now we're gonna select the fixed one, this, 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 and this, and done. And we're gonna select fixed. Okay, so this is what is going to do is that it's gonna separate this from these 4 5 places. So these 4 here are not gonna be changed. The material is not gonna get removed when we put it to Caess SSL. And the part that is different from that, like this one, is gonna get removed. As we can see, it's got removed. Part of it got removed. So that's why we do this step. Now we go to assembly. We click create instance, and we just click OK. That's all for this. Then we go to steps, and we have 3 steps because there's 3 load conditions: load 1, load case 2, and load case 3. So we're gonna create 3 steps. We're gonna go static general, continue, OK, again for the step 2, OK, step 3, OK, So we created the steps. Here we can see in the manager the steps we created. Then we go to interactions. Here we don't need to press anything. We just go directly to the load. And now what we're going to do is we're gonna make it fixed in place. We go initial, continue. Initial, it means all the time in all the steps. In the steps part with the 3 cases is gonna apply this. You're gonna go down. Now we select the inner part, this, shift, and done. And this, the bottom one. I'm gonna tell you why we did that. So in this, we can see that it is fixed in place with these 4 bolts, like right here. So that's what we did. We bolted here, 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 and here, so it doesn't move in that place. Now we need to put the loads. We're gonna need again to go to partitions. I'm gonna go to part, tools, partitions. So now we need to create some partitions. So when we put the load, we put on the half of this, like this. Let me show you. So when we put the load, we put it on this surface right here. We're going to need to create a line here, a line here, and a line here. And this one is going to be for this one. So now we go to face, sketch, we select this face, done, double tap. So we create a line vertically, horizontally, and one line like this. And now we specify that it needs to be 45 degrees. We put 45 here, enter, and it's put it to 45. Now we remove this, go done, and here it is. It has created the line. Now for this, we're going to need to create the partitions. We go to style, extrude, swipe edges. We select this, done. We select the first one, go done, extrude along directions. I'm going to choose this, okay, create partitions, go again for all of them. So finished all the partition we need to the loads. We go to loads. We tilt it a little bit. So first, we're gonna need to put, in the first case, we need to put a load of this in the right direction. So I'm gonna take this number and put it in a converter. Convert. So I'm gonna put it in megapascal. So this is 8.6. So I'm gonna press this, load 1. I'm gonna press to step 1, pressure, because it's a surface. The force that acts on a surface, continue. And I'm gonna select these faces because it's acting on the right, done. And here I'm gonna put the amount is acting on it, 8.6. Okay, and here we can see the arrows. Now we do the second one. We select this, load to pressure, and we're gonna do this part. And for this one, is this number. And I'm gonna put it again in a converter. So this is 12.9 megapascal. Okay. And now I'm gonna do the third case when the force is acting downwards. I'm gonna select this again, load 3 pressure. I'm gonna select the faces that are down like this, done. And here I'm gonna put the load for this. I'm gonna go to the converter again. And this is 17.2. And okay. So now we finished another load section. And here we have to do one more thing. We're gonna need to move to the right. And this move to the right, move to the right. So what we're doing right now, we're creating, so in the first time it acts only this force in the right way, then it stops, it acts on the 45-degree in this direction with this force, and then it stops, and then it goes to the down direction, it acts with this force. That's the end. And we're gonna, the load one is not gonna act in step 2 or step 3, so we're gonna deactivate. Also for the load 2 is not gonna act on a step 3, so we're gonna deactivate. And that's it. We go to mesh. So now we're gonna do is gonna go to mesh controls. We're gonna need first to go to part. Don't forget that. Mesh controls. We're gonna select all of it, and we're gonna say done. We're gonna select that and OK. This is what we just tell it what shape to get to create mesh with, and we're gonna go element type. We're gonna select all of it again. Done. Geometric order. We're gonna go linear and OK. So now here we're gonna make it so it takes 2.5 live. The more it has, the more complex is gonna be the mesh, more faces is gonna create. Now we're gonna create the mesh. We're gonna say yes, and now it's gonna create the mesh. Here we can see how many elements. So we're gonna make sure, so this is under 60,000 because we're gonna need then a license for CASS. So after this, we're gonna go to job optimization. We don't need anything to do there. We're gonna create a job. We're gonna leave it name. I'm just gonna leave it a random name. Then we're gonna go OK. And here is no job manager. We're gonna go write input. And this is gonna create an input. And this is gonna be saved to probably in the temp folder. But if you don't find it, you can just copy this and you can search it here. You just search it here. First you go to this PC, search it here, and it's probably gonna show you the file where it's saved. You get that file and put it on the desktop, and after that you open the prototype. Here I'm gonna remove this ProTOP. We're gonna open it. We're gonna go new project. We're gonna open that input file that we created. For me it was this one. We're gonna open it. We're gonna say yes because I already created it. Then it's gonna show this page. You select import source. Don't need to select anything else. And here it is. And it already has found which part was fixed and which parts are free. So here the blue is free, and with gray is fixed. So it's not gonna remove the gray part. First to OPT model. So what we're going to do now, we're going to select technology constraints, create a new item, and this one we're going to go here, select this one right here. This is what it does. It separates in two halves, and those halves, first we select which material. For me is this one. You can also select the other one just to see which material is the free one. We're going to select the free one. We're going to move it to the center, the coordinating system. And then we're going to create the Z plane and close. And okay. So that what has created is separates in two halves. So it removes the same in one way and another way the same way when it removes the part. We're going to go optimization, topology optimization. We're going to select here the stress, AM stress. So we see the stress. Here we can only run the stress. Now we can see where the stress is the most. And we're gonna go by removing like 80. We go run cycle. And it's gonna go removing. The part that is not needed is gonna get removed. The part is more needed is gonna get left. Now I'm gonna go 50. Now it's gonna remove even more. You can see it in action. Now I'm gonna select 30%. Then run cycle. And here you can see it removed even more. So this shows the stress. I think this is in megapascal because we selected in megapascal. So this doesn't need to go above 3, this number right here. So we can remove even more. We can go 10. Depends how much you want. I'm gonna go 15, maybe so much. I'm gonna remove all that. And here you can see how it removed it. Here it has finished. For the app, I'm gonna go to export, and here we're gonna create a face. So why we need this is to smooth the face, make it smoother. We're gonna check and fix. We're gonna select list, and here we can moderate how much we want. I'm gonna go the most in all of them. I'm gonna remove peak. I'm gonna smooth surface. I'm gonna refine triangles and simplify surface. And here we can see the end product. This is the optimized part. It has to remove like 85% of the material and left only 15% of the material. And this is how it's done. Thank you for watching. Bye.